Alright guys, the wait is finally over. The F1 2018 game is here and we're ready to kickstart our career mode now. I did do a poll to decide which team I'm going to go. The poll is in, it's been decided, and the team I'm going to be going is McLaren. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm a massive Fernando Alonso fan, obviously my favourite F1 driver, so to be his teammate, that is pretty damn cool. They're not the best car, but I don't think they're the worst. They're probably closer towards the back of the grid than they are the top, so it's going to be difficult, but I kind of like that. I mean, nobody really wants to start a career mode at the top team, do they? Anyway, here, team selection. Now you need to select the team to race for. Each team has different expectations and conditions, so make sure you choose carefully. Just before we get into this, I remember in the old F1 games, you used to like start off without a team, and then you'd go and do like time trial testing and stuff like that, and based on your lap times and how you did, then teams would come in and offer you a job role, and the better you did at testing or whatever, the better the better teams and the better roles they would come in. So if you did poor, you know, maybe it was 2000. I think it was 2004. Maybe Minardi would come in and offer you second driver. If you did really well, they'd maybe come in and offer you first driver, or a team like Toyota would maybe offer you them second driver. If you did shit, then maybe Minardi would come in and only offer you test driver. So I kind of liked how that worked. It doesn't, obviously, the new game doesn't work like that, but we'll just take it for how it is. So you can see McLaren are rated as the 6th best team in the game, slightly behind Haas. Kind of a decent margin in front of Force India as well, and then Toro Rosso, Sauber, and Williams last. I cannot complain about Williams being last. It's definitely what they deserve to be. But there you go. It looks like we have got a considerable advantage over, you know, the 4 teams behind us. So maybe McLaren's not as bad as I actually thought they would be. Choose your teammate. Obviously, it has to be Fernando Alonso, 2-time world champion. In my opinion, easily the best driver of his generation. So I'm not surprised to see that we're going to be teaming up with Alonso. Plus, we need to do well. We need McLaren to score points. I'm probably not going to be scoring any points for the first few races till I get to grips with the game. So we need the big man Fernando to be scoring points. We're going to be doing the full qualifying sessions. Yep, that's what we want. Formation lap is going to be on. Race distance. Man, this is where the big boys play. Son of Scotland 90. Go big or go home. 100% race distance. Driver level AI. I believe the highest is 110, but to play 110, you need to have a steering wheel. I don't have a steering wheel, therefore I'm not going to be playing 110. I'm going to be playing on 100. Still going to be really difficult on 100, so I'm not like taking an easy way out or anything like that. It's still going to be really hard and competitive, but at the same time, yeah, it's just playing on 100 makes more sense for me. If I got a steering wheel, then I would perhaps play on a higher difficulty, but I don't, so we're going to be playing on 100. And I think that's it really. We've got race settings, flashbacks. Oh, we want full damage, simulation. I believe it would be simulation, wouldn't it? Or would it be full? Vehicle damage, simulate, off, reduced, full, or simulate. We'll go with simulation. Safety cars we want on. Corner cuttings, strategic. Oh my god, I can't even pronounce that word. Fuck me. Strategic. Oh my Christ, we'll just leave that out. Regular race starts, assisted, manual. I will go with manual. Strategic. Oh my, I am fucking my pass. What the hell, let's just forget we've ever seen that. But driver proficiency, we've got to put on custom, braking assist, one off, anti-lock brakes off, traction control off, dynamic racing line off, automatic gearbox, ERS mode, we'll put that on manual. And I believe that is us, that's us cooking, that's us ready to get into the career mode, I think. So there you go guys, we've made our settings, we've made our choices. We're going to be teaming up with big Fernando Alonso in the McLaren car, and I am excited as we head into the first round of Australia, and I just hope that we have the pace. And I think it was last year's game, I could never get to grips with it, and that's kind of why I discontinued my career mode after, you know, a couple of episodes. I'm not a quitter. I'm not like that. But at the same time, if I'm absolutely sucking at a game, it's no fun. I don't want to be. I don't want to win all the time. I don't even need to be winning any time. But I need to at least be semi-competitive. Last year's game, I just wasn't. So it was fucking. It was sad. But here we go. Some nice graphics here. You can see this appears to be the paddock. Oh,
I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track.
something here.
Effort to get to F1. Congratulations. But the real work starts now. This is
Claire, motorsports journalist. Nice to meet you. You'll be seeing quite a lot of me throughout the season.
Nice Scottish accent.
So, you had a pretty impressive
Match made in heaven.
career. How are you feeling about your move into F1? Do you think you have what it takes?
Let's save the questions for a proper interview, shall we? I'm sure you'll have a lot more to talk about once there's been some action on track.
Fuck aye. How do you feel about coming last? Shite.
Me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship you have with the team can be affected by what you say to the media. So be careful. Anyway, it's time to catch up with Carl. He's waiting for you in the data center. Good luck out there today.
Don't have a clue who Carl is, but I'm supposed we're going to find out.
Welcome to the data center. Here, we've got access to all kinds of information, including car telemetry, weather, lap times, tyre wear, the list goes on. Plus, we've got a direct link back to the factory, so we're in constant communication with the team there. We need you to regularly feedback about areas of the car that are lacking and help us direct our resources in the most productive way. More effort here equals a quicker car, so it's well worth the effort. Good luck this season. Oh, and make us all look good, okay?
I'll try my best. It's going to be pretty difficult, but we will try our best, no doubt about it. So this appears to be the overview.
Welcome to your new team. McLaren are one of the most successful teams in the sport, and they've reinvented themselves over the past few years. They demand excellence from all areas of their organisation.
Apart from the
And they
racetrack.
expect you to integrate yourself and get up to speed from the first race.
Well, all we can do is try our best. So I guess we'll look around. I don't think there's anything else you can pick. I don't think so. I think you can look around, but it doesn't appear to be any other options. So we'll go to the workstation. We've got practice 1, which will be for the race.
Here you can see the pertinent
driver
details
profiles.
about your current contract. On one side are the objectives and bonuses that we've negotiated with the team. On the other is information regarding how you're perceived throughout the paddock, your reputation with the current team, and your overall value to them, which is a combination of these elements.
Right, interesting. So here we go. That is a contract. Expected qualifying position 12. Expected race position 12. I'm happy that they're not expecting too much. I think 12, depending on how good I am at the game, is achievable. Team order, second driver. No surprise. Racing next to Fernando Alonso. What else can you expect? Contract perks. I've got nothing at the moment. I'm assuming if you do well, you might get contract perks. I don't know. We've got rookie status, but again, I haven't even had a race yet, so what do you expect? Sportsmanship, showmanship, so it looks like we're in the middle at the moment. I guess that will be adjusted due to our interviews and stuff after the race or pre-race, so I guess until we do an interview we're bang in the middle. Reputation with the team is quite low, near the bottom, which is a bit worrying, but I guess again we can't have much of a reputation because we haven't done anything, so I suppose we can only improve that. Contract value, our value seems to be slightly above the contract value, but again we haven't had a race, we're a rookie, so they're not going to offer us a good contract, and that's why it's so bloody low. What have we got? So
rivalries is a great way to earn respect from your team and around the paddock, which will help make it easier to negotiate favourable contracts. Your first rival is always your teammate, but you can choose who to declare as your second. The harder the rival from the eligible selection, the more respect you stand to gain or lose depending on the result.
Okay, so can we pick another one? No. Did you not say you can pick up to 2 rivals? Which I would like to do. Maybe we'll just pick like Lance Stroll or Sorokin, someone absolute dog shit that we're guaranteed to beat. And yeah, you can see this is basically our driver details, but we haven't had any races yet, so there's going to be absolutely nothing here. So it's a fresh start, man. Research and development. This is basically the progress the car is going to make over the season. Again, nothing's happened, so there's not a lot to look at. You can see we're starting the season just behind Haas in 6th place, but like I say, we've got quite a considerable margin over over Force India. So I don't know, I'm hoping, as long as I'm pretty decent, then I think maybe we can get around about 12. Seems to be a pretty realistic target, and Ferrari do seem to have a better car than Mercedes, and then Red Bull are slightly further back. So it does look like you've got close battles. It looks like Ferrari, Mercedes is going to be a really close battle. Then Red Bull seem to be quite a bit behind, but then Red Bull have a huge margin over the teams behind. And then it looks like it's pretty close between Renault, Haas and McLaren, and a huge margin back to Force India. Then they've got a slight margin over Toro Rosso, and then it looks like Sauber and Williams are going to be battling at the back. But I guess different teams with different designers will improve. Some teams will probably improve over the season, some teams will probably actually get worse. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Vehicle management, this is our vehicle management, I guess. It's showing you like how many engines and stuff we've used over the season, and like I said, we haven't done any racing yet, so there's absolutely nothing here that is going to have changed. Messages, we'll have a quick read at our messages. So we've got Jeff, he is I think he's a weather forecast guy, and you can see the rain is going to be appearing in the race. So first race of the season, and we're going to have rain according to this Jeff guy. No idea who he is, but if he's telling me the truth, we're going to have fucking rain in our first race, man. Doesn't get much better and more exciting than that. We've got some guy called Carl. He's giving us the weekend preview. Tyres, 2 soft, 5 super soft, 6 ultra soft. Not quite sure what that is about. Emma, goals update. Target, complete 1 clean race. Race weekends remaining 2. So I've got 2 races to complete a clean race. Clean race, does that mean complete a race without touching anybody? Or does that just mean completing a race? I'm not entirely sure. I guess we will find out. There's Emma, contract terms, minimum qualifying position 12. Blah, yeah, we know that. Team goal, easy. Yeah, probably it's kind of an easy target. I think we should be able to do that. Carl, tutorials, nothing here to look at. And Zach Brown, welcome to the team. Between yourself and Fernando, I'm sure we can have a fantastic season, and my door is always open. Kindest regards, Zach Brown, CEO. Right guys, well there you go. That is the intro for this career mode, and unfortunately we're going to be ending it there, but in the next part is going to be episode 1, and I'm going to bring the full race weekend. Last year I made separate videos. I did practice and qualifying in one vid, and then did the race in a separate vid. Decided this year I'm just going to do the whole race weekend in the one part. Part's probably going to be about half an hour. Obviously it will be condensed and be edited into a highlighted version. So there you go guys, probably that will be out later today. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we have a good start to our career mode here in the F1 2018. Lots of pressure on me. We'll see if I can deliver. I'm normally not bad under pressure, but it is F1, and you never know, man. Anything can happen. Until next time guys, peace.